The positivity revolution is what we are discussing today. Whether you're tuning in live or coming in from the future, welcome. Bring the palms together. Thumbs into the sternum. Put 5 to 10 pounds of pressure between the palms. The spine is straight. Close the eyes. Inhale deep through the nose. Exhale deep through the nose. And we're going to use a mantra to open the space to call on all the wisdom available to us to align ourselves with our highest self. If you're new, you can listen to these sounds and copy them. Move the lips and the tongue. It'll activate the sound in the brain, even if you don't perfectly know it. And if you do know it, listen to your voice as we tune in. Inhale deep. Om. Inhale deep. Hold the breath. Press the palms together. Roll the eyes up and in. And exhale. And inhale. Angure name Jugat Gure name Sad Gure name Siri Gure de Vename Ad Gure name Jugat Gure name Sad Gure name Siri Gure de Vename Ad Gure name Jugat Gure name Sad Gure name Siri Gure de Vename. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath. Press the palms together. Visualize bright protective light all around you. And exhale, relax. Okay, welcome. We're just a little bit out of the summer solstice here, so we're still in a very powerful energy window for transformation. I'm going to discuss some things that may be a little bit heavy to provide contrast for the positivity revolution and why, what is that? Okay. So some negative things are happening on the planet, and that has always been the case because this is a polarity planet. Since the dawn of time, there have been sort of a duality between love and fear on the planet, and the battle of those energy fields. And the only thing that we have command over is our own life. And as we discussed recently, we only have command over a small percentage of that. 80% of it is pretty much out of our control. 10% of our life is our actions. 10% of it is our environments. Where you put yourself, how you carry yourself, who you spend your time around. That's a big portion of how the frequency of things. The 10% of your actions can change the 80% that's out of your control. That's important. So it's not that 80% is forever out of our control. It's that based on your electromagnetic field, your frequency that you're living at, which is set by your thoughts, the whole 80% reality will adjust. Kind of a big deal. Okay, so what's in our control is our immediate life. And the PSYOP, which means psychological operation, is that you have a phone, and on it you can see everything that's happening in the world, and you can see things that are completely out of your own control. And these things can sort of hijack your consciousness, take you to a lower frequency state, even though you might be a happy person, a positive person, a spiritual person. You can see these images of destruction and other things that do not affect your immediate life, and they can lower you. So part of the agenda of war on the planet is so that we keep the planet at a lower frequency. That's the thing. Part of, mass animal slaughter, aka the meat industry, war, things like this are easy ways to keep the planet at a low frequency because it affects millions and billions of people. Okay, so the positivity revolution is the awareness that you are the most important project for your life. And we'll talk a little bit about negativity and positivity in a second, but the most important project is you, and understanding that the distractions are endless. We also talked about this in a recent YouTube live class. It's the whole reality that we live in is designed to be full of shiny distractions away from you. So even focusing on people you live with, your immediate family, things like this, what they should be doing, how they're living their lives, how they could do better, how, all these like silly little things that like, it's not your mission actually. Every single day, it's, can I do better than I did yesterday? How can I bring more energy, awareness, and productivity, joy, positivity into my day based on my actions or me? So everyone has a mission, and getting thrown off the mission is very easy just because of the matrix that we live in. Okay, and let's touch about the negative and positivity, and then we'll practice the yoga to get this positivity infusion. Every negative thought takes away 30% of your energy. That's crazy. And that's true. Every negative thought takes away 30% of your energy. Negativity towards yourself, negativity towards others, negativity about circumstances, negativity about the planet, negativity about your situation, anything at all. So you open up your phone and you see something terrible that is out of your control and your energy drops. And then you see something isn't the way you want it to be in your home, and then your energy drops. And then you see somebody immediately close to you behaving in a way that you don't appreciate, and your energy drops. And it spirals and then inverts on itself. So I'm just being a little bit dramatic with the land to give the lay of the land so we understand what we're dealing with. In yesterday, two separate people reached out to me. One of them just got diagnosed with what looks to be cancer, and it said, I no longer have time to watch what's happening in the world and be mad about it. That's what they said. I'm no longer going to be paying attention to this and letting it affect my energy. It's not that you bury your head in the sand. It's not that you don't pray, you don't meditate, you don't project, you don't take action on a local level where you can. But I'm no longer going to let this eat me inside, because that's what Cancer is. It's an inversion of emotional energy that hasn't been dealt with. Another person is just come clean of breast cancer through serious treatment, and now they're saying, but it may metastasize to your bones. That's what the doctors are saying. And she said, I would like to learn how to live without fear. I would like to enjoy my life now and not take this with me, because it's a heavy weight to carry, right? So this is just some extreme versions of how the negativity carries all the way into a cellular level. And then the most extreme form of that are these kind of diseases that develop in the body, okay? So the positivity revolution is this appreciation for your life and what you can do in all the ways. If you're looking at a way negative, like you're losing energy with 30% negativity, look at how you can gain energy with these positive actions. And this is a moment-to-moment choice to use your will to focus on what's good and what's in control. And it may seem extreme at first, the positivity. It may seem a little bit forced if it's new to you. We're not trying to be like, everything's fine all the time, but we kind of are. We kind of are looking to be a little bit that way, because it will uplift you and so many people around you if someone is holding the pose of basic goodness. This is a teaching in Buddhism and Christianity. Basic goodness means humanity is basically positive, meaning fundamentally humanity is good. Everyone in their heart, every single human incarnate is good in their essence. That's how they were created. Anything that is a version of that is an anomaly. So we must have faith in the basic goodness of life and start to build upon that. Give people the benefit of doubt, elevate everyone around you. And this takes energy. So now we're going to get into it, but I just want to give you the lay of the landscape. Mass negativity and fear is part of a greater agenda, but it's a huge distraction from something that you came here to do. And now we have 6 months between now and winter solstice. You might know exactly what your mission is. It might be more vague for you, but most importantly, immediately, your mission is to be happy. And your mission is to enjoy your life and elevate people around you and eliminate things that are not building that network for you, because that's a neural network. Okay, your body will respond. You will be healthier. You will be more successful. This is the result of positivity, or not entertaining negativity that's outside of your control. So we're going to work with we always did an infusion of prana in class. We're going to breathe now. The breath oxygenates us. It literally clears out dead cells. It oxygenates the bloodstream so that depression, anxiety, and fear can't really thrive. So you create this really healthy environment naturally with your own breath. And then we're going to work on balancing, setting, and activating your will center, your power center, which we know is the third chakra, the solar plexus, in the center of the body. So if you have enough energy and your power center is set, then nothing really can shake you off. And you'll have this kind of resourcefulness of everlasting chi. You'll find your ability to be compassionate towards yourself and others, your ability to choose a more positive thought. It's just automatic. It's just kind of who you are. And that's the compound interest of Kundalini Yoga on a daily level, just a few minutes a day. Infuses you so that you're in a whole different life. You're living a whole different reality in your body and your world very quickly. So that's my call to action, that everyone does a little bit of something every day, but right now we're going to get a collective infusion. All right. Stay seated as you are. Fingers in the pads, the palms, thumbs up, arms 60-degree angle. we're going to bring the chin in and the chest out and do the breath of fire. The breath of fire we're doing through a whole sequence here is not to be done if you're pregnant. You'll do long, deep breath if you're pregnant. The first couple days of your cycle as a woman, you'll do long, deep breath. Everyone else is going to do a rapid, equal inhale and exhale. Thumbs up. Eliminate any bend in the elbows. The arms are at 60 degrees, not out straight, not up, 60. Chin in, chest out, close the eyes, breath of fire. You're sniffing the air in and just letting the exhale happen, and it's rhythmic. That's what's most important. And you're listening to your own rhythmic breath. And the belly naturally moves with the power of the breath. You don't have to force it. And we are mentally chanting Sat Nam or Waheguru. Hold the posture, keep up. And we're taking back our ownership of our own energy field, our own aura, our own electromagnetic field. See a magnetic arc, thumb tip to thumb tip. Eyes are closed, but you can visualize it. Roll the eyes up and in. Keep deepening the breath. Now inhale deeply. Hold the breath, draw the thumb tips to touch, stretch the fingers up, roll the eyes up, stretch. Exhale, sweep the arms around you. And come into the cat-cow posture. Come on the hands and knees. Come onto your hands and your knees. We'll start to move the spine and breathe. In cat-cow. These are all like pranayams. These are all movements where you're focusing on the breath, commanding it, and it's sending signals to the pituitary, the master gland, that your body's coming to alignment, that you are setting your own rhythm, that you're connecting to the biorhythm, the cosmic rhythm, which is always love-based, always positive, always vital, always prosperous. Okay, inhale, head, neck, shoulders, sit bones curl up. Exhale, curl the spine under. Keep breathing through the nose, eyes closed. Move rhythmically. Just hearing your own breath will increase your electromagnetic field. Listen to your inhale and your exhale. And breathe a little deeper than you want to breathe. You're gaining something on the breath and the energy. You're looking to be completely different at the end of this posture in a couple minutes. Good, last minute. Deepen the breath, and if you like, you can even move faster. Last few breaths, make it your deepest. Now arch up, inhale. Hold the breath, squeeze the root, block, rectum, sex organs, navel, roll the eyes up, press the tongue up. Exhale, crawl under, all the breath out, chin in, press into the palms. And then inhale, neutral spine, and exhale, child's pose, sit back on the heels. Bow the forehead to the floor in front of you, stretch the arms forward, palms touch. Meditate at the space between the eyebrows. This is your command center, head below the heart. Focusing at the third eye. Consciously set your frequency. Like a thermometer dial going up. See, raising your frequency, your caliber. And meditate just for a moment on the beautiful gift of your life, who you are, the gifts you were given, the support you have around you, the health you have, the opportunity you have, and express your gratitude. Inhale and exhale, rise up. And we're going to come up and over to lie on the back. short and powerful Kriya here. We're lying on the back. There's an English mantra that the teacher Mandev in Los Angeles sort of revealed to us from the yogic teachings. An English mantra that will help when we are dealing with the weird situation on the planet and reality now. The mantra is, I am me. This comes from the yogic teachings. So you're lying on the back and just say to yourself for a second, we're going to say it 11 times together, okay? Just humor me. Ready? Begin. I am me. 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 Inhale. Exhale. There is a lot encoded in that. I'll let you work with that on your own if you'd like. Okay, we're going to go through this sequence with the breath of fire, starting with the stretch pose. Discomfort is normal in this posture, no matter how fit you are, no matter how enlightened you are. This posture sucks, okay? So get excited about that. Okay, we're going to head, neck, and shoulders 6 inches off the ground. The legs are 6 inches off the ground. The eyes are open, look forward, breath of fire. You're on the clock. You like how positive I am? I'm like, this posture sucks. I just want to illuminate any reality that you think it's not going to, because there's a power in being able to stick this out here. So if you need to, raise the legs as high as you need to off the ground to keep the core engaged. Better to raise them up than to drop them down. So you can bring them up to 90 degrees if you want. Keep the lower abs engaged. Raise the head off the ground, and the energy will start to move through the throat. You'll feel that there too. We're just burning through the clock here. And all these energy centers are coming online. All these neural pathways and all this energy in your solar plexus, which according to the yogic scriptures is 30 trillion points of light. Now when this is your connection to your will, the cosmic will, your divine will. And when it's in alignment, everything else in your body comes into alignment, and nobody can throw you off. Nobody can mess with you. It's incredibly powerful, okay? Do your very best. Keep the breath steady no matter where the body is. Again, raise the legs higher if possible rather than dropping them down. And mentally it's Satnam, Satnam, Satnam as you breathe, or Wahe Guru. The mantra is higher frequency than your doubt. That's why we use it. It overrides fear. Run it through the mind mentally as you breathe. Stretch. You want to go just a few seconds longer than when you want to give up, because there's a huge surge in energy there for you. Don't be afraid of your power. That's what's happening here. Don't be afraid of the discomfort of waking up your innate expression. Let the body shake if it needs to. Let the nervous system upgrade. This is the last 10 seconds. It's between you and you. It's for you. Do your personal best. Inhale, squeeze, hold. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, relax. We did it. Good. Feel the difference in your body now. That's one thing you can do every day. You can do it on its own. You can do it right in the morning. And it'll pull all the distractions you have in other realms, like the dream space and the news media or other people's problems, other people's lives, things outside of your control. It'll pull everything back into the center where you can start to take this divine will, this positive action for what's most impactful in your reality. Knees into the chest. Bring the knees into the chest. As you're lying on the back, you're going to rock and roll up and over to lie on the belly. So rock and roll all the way up and over and come to lie on the stomach, please. I think that the worst is over. I think that posture is the worst part of this experience today. I'm going to come into bow pose now. Many of you have done this sequence with me because it's an incredible, powerful, but short series to set us up. Lying on the belly, bend the knees, grab the ankles, lift the chest. I'll join you there in a second. And you're in this posture, and in this posture, you'll begin the breath of fire. Close the eyes and hear and listen and meditate on your own equal inhale and exhale. Bow pose. Lie on the stomach. Modify for your body as needed with all of this. The number one most important thing is the breath. Make sure your breath is strong no matter where you are. Number two is the mantra. I would say number one is the mantra. Mental recitation. Satnam, Satnam, Rawahi, Guru. Number two is the breath, and number three is the posture. So modify for your body as needed, but we want to get a nice stretch in the thighs. Lift the ankles if you can. Stretch open the heart. Open the throat. Focus third eye, and like a meditation, just zero in on listening to your breath. Okay, excellent job. 15 seconds. Hold the posture. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath, arch up. And exhale, relax down. So relax the head to one side, lie on the belly for a moment. I think of Kundalini as multi-dimensional fitness, because your metabolism will change. You will become fit, but we're balancing our energy bodies. We're getting breath in the system, so it's the most powerful workout would be a Kundalini Kriya. Inhale. Exhale. And rise up. Come up and over to lie on the back, please. 2 more parts of this. We're not here, and we're in this posture for a very short amount of time. Lie on the back. We're going to come into full wheel pose or bridge pose, depending on your body and your practice. The point of this is that the navel point, your belly is the highest point off the ground. Your hips are the highest point off the ground. So lie on the back, bend the knees. And if you've wheel poses in your practice, you're going to put the hands under the shoulders and arch the entire body up. If not, you'll just do bridge pose. You'll lift the hips as high as possible and grab the ankles. Okay, so lift, press up. Either palms under the shoulders and arch the whole body, or just lift the hips and press them up, up, up. Come into the posture and begin breath of fire. Seconds. Arch up, inhale. Hold the posture. Squeeze. And exhale, carefully lower down. Knees into the chest, rock side to side a little. Very good. Now stay lying on the back for the last part here. Cross the legs. Legs are crossed like you're seated in easy pose, but you're lying on the back. So open up your hips. Your knees are wide. And we come into this version of the fish pose. Now you want your knees to be near the ground. So modify as needed. Okay, and if you can do half lotus or lotus, which means your one foot is on top of the other thigh, you can do that. But if it makes it so that your hips kind of pop up off the ground, don't do it. So the purpose is the hips are open. If you can reach the big toes, you're going to grab the big toes with the peace fingers and the thumbs. Roll the shoulders back so the heart is open, hips are open. And begin breath of fire. And this is a posture of surrender. Okay. Hips open, heart open. Go into the deep meditative focus of your own inhale and exhale. Breath of fire, aligning you with what is true, connecting you to the energy field of limitlessness. The courage that it takes to choose love over fear comes from the heart. Keep that heart open here. Seconds, deepest breath. Exhale. Uncross the legs, lie on the back, relax on the back for a minute. Exhale. Knees into the chest. Knees into the chest. Rub the soles of the feet together. Rub the palms of the hands together. And rock and roll forward and back. On the spine, come up to sit. Come up to sit on the heels, please. Okay. Coming to sit on the heels. This is the last thing we'll do together. Someone in the And the YouTube chat was like, detached witness state. Like people really have trouble understanding what I mean when I talk about us focusing on what we can control. In regards to things that are happening in other parts of the planet, you know, you have a certain role. Unless you have a job in geopolitical position where you can exercise power and action to specifically changing a certain situation in whatever is happening, wherever you want, then it'd be better to put your energy on what you have to do today. In your meditation, we can do a lot with meditation and prayer. We can collectively beam peace and harmony on different parts of the planet that need it. And we should do that every day, consciously sending that out. But otherwise, it's how can I align myself today so I can be of highest service, align my energy field as such? What actions do I need to take that if I'm in tune with my authentic self and my highest destiny, the whole planet benefits. And that is part of the psyop, as it were, that we think that we're spiritually bypassing if we're doing what we need to do. I mean, it's very nuanced. You can get very selfish in one way or the other, no doubt. But you should know that there's something in you that came to be delivered through you, through your actions. And these yoga will wake up that power, so it's easy for you to live in that alignment. And then when you're doing the thing, you know, really serving your destiny, the whole planet benefits, literally, because it's a frequency thing. So you're raising the consciousness of yourself. Everyone around you is getting the gift that you came here to give. And then this is a ripple effect that changes certain harmonization so that certain destructions cannot thrive on this earth anymore. Does that make sense? Sort of. Okay, last thing together. We're seated on the heels. And this is something that I do not teach a lot. Here, let's see. Get this up here. I don't teach this a lot because I don't think it's fun. I want the class to be fun. But this is one of the things I do the most. And it's one of the most powerful things that we have in Kundalini Yoga. And this is the Sat Kriya. Okay? Sat Kriya. We call it, many of you practice it, we call it the everything Kriya. Most problems, majority of problems that you have in your life can be solved with Sat Kriya because it balances the lower chakras. Okay, it'll deal with all sorts of stuff. And then it sends the energy up the chakra system so that you can live from the heart and the higher energy centers, and that the lower body's just flowing. Meaning you're safe, you trust yourself, you have a strong will center, you have strong creativity, these natural elements that need to be happening for you to be in a physical body on earth. You have a good digestion, you have a good sexual system, all these things, you are safe in your body, are just working, and they're really strong and rooted so that the energy rises up, and then you can project it out the heart and live from your intuition and put it in your aura and help others. Super amazing Kriya. Okay. So we're gonna hold this certain mudra. The index fingers are up. You interlace the fingers, index fingers up. We call these the Jupiter. It's the Jupiter finger, but it's the index finger. And if you are a woman, your left thumb is over right. Men, right thumb over left. You're crossing, and that's important. If you identify either way, you pick which one. If you are neutral, then you pick which thumb you want. But traditionally, it's left thumb over right for women, right thumb over left for men. Got it? Index up. Arms straight up. Eliminate any bend in the elbows is our goal. The biceps hug the ears, so you don't want to be like la la la. You kind of want to biceps hug the ears. And we're not here that long, but you want to hold these together the whole time. So try not to stop and have some pancakes or text or have a sip of water. See if you can keep these fingers interlaced the whole time up, okay? Chin and chest out.
Eyes are closed. This is going to channel all our impulsive energy up. We're going to chant Sat as we pull the navel in, Nam as we release it. Sat Nam. We use that mantra all the time, but it's Sut. You almost like hear it coming up. Sut, navel point in. Nam, energy releases. You relax the belly. You can focus on just the navel point, or you can also focus on the root lock, rectum, sex organs, and navel coming up and in. Ready? We're going to chant this out loud together, but you're going to listen to your own voice most importantly. Okay? Assume the position. Sit, nam, 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 nam, sit, 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 nam, sit. Last minute. Sit, nam, 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 sit, Nam 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 sit, nam. Inhale deeply. Gently squeeze the muscles from the buttocks all the way up along the spine. Eyes closed, roll them up and in. Concentrate at the area just above the top of the head. Exhale completely, hold the posture. Inhale. Now exhale, totally hold all the breath out. Apply a firm mula bandha, rectum, sex organs, navel in. Diaphragms lift, chin in. Squeeze all the muscles from the buttocks up to the neck. And inhale. Exhale, relax the arms. Come to lie on the back. Come to lie on the back right away. No walking up, moving around, going to the couch or the bed or whatever. Just come to lie on the back. The relaxation now is what we're doing, and the relaxation is part of the Kriya. You must relax every time you practice this for at least half the time that you practiced it. Okay? Slow down the breath, arms by the sides, palms facing up. Let the energy move. Ask the body and the mind to relax. Sat Nam. Inhale. Exhale. Roll the wrists and the ankles. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. Stretch the arms over the head. Stretch the legs. Knees into the chest. Rub the soles of the feet together. Palms of the hands together. Rock and roll up to sit. Bring the palms together. And just meditate at the brow point. We put the palms together not like as a religious thing, but because it balances the hemispheres of the brain and it balances your electromagnetic field so that what you project when the palms are pressing together is that much more potent and clear. See this network of yogis around the world. Feel this energy of positive beings creating goodness. Those who are with us live, those tuning in the future, all the beings known and unknown who are working miracles for harmony for themselves and the planet. See this network of light circling the globe. Visualize it, actually see it. This web of light moving quickly and faster. And see your contribution to that web of light. And mentally chant Wahe Guru. Ecstasy and infinite consciousness, Wahe Guru. Inhale. Exhale. Thank you. Now we're going to chant the Long Time Sunshine to finish 3 times and 3 Satnams. You do 1 round of this for yourself. Bless yourself. Put your life vest on first. 1 round of it for you. 1 round for everyone you love and care for, everyone here. And then 1 round for all the people unknown who need this miraculous force right now. Inhale. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide
Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Okay, positivity is a revolutionary act. So whatever that means to you, you can find ways that you can self-adjust today and going forward so that you can be a beacon of light and constructiveness. Okay. I want to do this because this is a really powerful moment coming off the solstice to just get the wind horse of radiance and positivity, of focusing on what matters for you and using this momentum. And then on Wednesday is the new moon. What sign is it in? I forget these things. But regardless, on the new moon, we're going to do a rebirthing workshop. If anyone wants to join, you can check it out on my pritamsiri.com. It's a one we haven't done in a while to work on your self-concept. So frame how you feel about yourself and exalt yourself so that you can just like have immense self-compassion and self-love so you can serve others that much more. Remember, everyone's a mirror, so it all comes back to this self-focus in a certain way so that you can see everything else with that compassionate lens. Thank you guys so much for your practice. Sat Nam, everybody. I'll see you on YouTube next Sunday. We have another good live class at 9 a.m. Eastern. And new moon this Wednesday at 7 p.m. workshop if you want to join. And take care. Have the best day ever. Happy solstice. We're still in that portal. Sat Nam.